Mind, Prana and Veerya. Mind, Prana and Veerya are the three links of one chain. They are the three pillars of the edifice of Jivatma. Destroy one pillar, mind, Prana or Veerya, and the whole building will fall to pieces. Mind, Prana and Veerya are one. By controlling the mind, you can control Prana and semen. By controlling Prana you can control the mind and semen. By controlling semen, you can control the mind and Prana. Mind, Prana and Veerya are under the one sambandha or connection or circuit. If the mind is controlled, Prana and Veerya are controlled automatically. He who suspends or restrains Prana restrains also the working of the mind, and the movement of the Veerya. Again, if the Veerya is controlled, and if it is made to flow upwards into the brain by pure thoughts, and the practice of Viparita Karani mudras such as Sarvangasana and Sirsasana and Pranayama, the mind and the Prana are automatically controlled. The mind is set in motion, or rendered active by two things, the vibration of Prana and the vasanas or subtle desires. Where the mind is absorbed, there the Prana is restrained, and where the Prana is fixed, there the mind also is absorbed. Mind and Prana are intimate companions, like a man and his shadow. If the mind and the Prana are not restrained, all the organs of sensation and action keep actively engaged in their respective functions. When a man is excited by passion, the Prana is set in motion. Then the whole body obeys the dictate of the mind just as a soldier obeys the command of his commander. The vital air or Prana moves the internal sap or semen. The semen is put into motion. It falls downwards, just as the clouds burst into rainwater, just as the fruits, flowers and leaves of the trees drop down by the force of the blowing winds. If the Veerya is lost, Prana gets unsteady. Prana is agitated. The man becomes nervous. Then the mind also cannot work properly. The man becomes fickle-minded. There is mental weakness. If the Prana is rendered steady, the mind also becomes steady. If the Veerya is steady, the mind also is steady. If the drishti or vision is steady, the mind also becomes steady. Therefore, control the Prana, the Veerya and the drishti. God is Rasa. Raso Vaisa. Rasa is Veerya, the vital fluid or semen. You can get eternal bliss by the attainment of Rasa or Veerya only. Rasahyavayam Laptha Anandi Bhavati. Grasp fully the importance and value of this vital essence of life. Veerya is all power. Veerya is all money. Veerya is God. Veerya is Sita. Veerya is Radha. Veerya is Durga. Veerya is God in motion. Veerya is dynamic will. Veerya is Atma Bal. Veerya is God's beauty. The Lord says in the Gita, Purusham Rishu, I am the seed of virility in men. Veerya is the essence of life, thought, intelligence and consciousness. Therefore, preserve this vital fluid very, very carefully, my dear listeners.